What's going on, people? So, some of you may have seen the video before this where I was like, hey, after this, I'm going to talk about these two other pairs of shoes. Now I'm talking about these two other pairs of shoes. Don't let it be known that I'm not a man of my word, because I am, right? Otherwise, I'd be doing something else right now. Which I probably should be doing something else right now. My parents are coming around and I got a whole bunch of stuff to clean up. Either way, so here's the thing. This pair right here, there's a picture of on the side of the box, got some words and all that good stuff down there. This pair is for mom, right? Now let's switch on over here. See that over there? A lot of the same types of things. Some of the numbers are different. The picture's a little different color-wise. But either way, that's dad's pair, right? So there's that. Now you've been introduced mildly, but I'm gonna still give him the full-on thing. Because the thing is, like I said in the last video, I'm gonna have them kind of give me a hand with like getting some opinions on these particular shoes, because my opinion is something, I guess, right? But sometimes it's good to know how other people feel. So I'll work that in some way or another, likely in the next review that I record, which will be the review that actually goes online before this one. Kind of weird, right? But it is what it is. Real quick tangent before I get getting into things. I really need to get my reviews knocked out, right? Because like, here's the thing. I'm not really into the whole mixing brands thing, right? You see I got this Asics shirt on, right? It's from the Actibreeze series, which is why you see all these extra holes and stuff. Super light, super thin, very awesome. Either way, I really need to get those Actibreeze slides done up, right? So I can start wearing them, because when I'm walking around in the home, right, like I don't wear shoes in here because that's just not, it's nasty to me, right? So I don't. But those slides would be nice to have right about now, because I don't have any other Asics slides, so gotta do that. And on that same note, same thing with like when I wear my New Balance shirts, right? I don't have any New Balance slides, so if you happen to know or have any experience with New Balance slides, good or bad, leave that down below, because that's probably going to be on my purchase list soon. Anyways, now let's go getting on into things. So I'll do this kind of like I do most of the other reviews where I talk about multiple things. I'll talk about one, there'll be pictures of that one, then I'll talk about the other, pictures of that one. You know, so overall should be mildly short-ish, perhaps. Probably not though, because I tend to ramble a lot. So either way, this one right here, this is the Asics Novablast 3 in Fawn and Mineral Beige. Yeah, weird color names in my opinion, but it is what it is. Maybe this is, I mean, I've never seen, I don't know what a fawn really looks like up close or whatever. And Mineral Beige is just odd too. I'm not sure which one of these is that. So whatever, that's an Asics thing. And then over here for dad, we have black and we have dried leaf green. So there's that. On mine, they didn't reference either of these greens, right? Either of these greens over here. So whatever. I just bring that up because it's a thing still somewhat on my mind, because it's only like, 15 minutes ago. Either way, at least as far as when I started that last video. It was like seconds ago that I actually stopped recording and started recording this one. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to give the full on thing, at least for the most part. So that means pictures of the bottoms and all that crap, right? Down there, on the bottom, see all that stuff? Yeah, it kind of looks like what you saw on like the previous one, just with a different color layout. Because it's basically the same thing as you saw on the previous one with a different color layout. Up here, midsole and all that good stuff, from the side angle, that's how that thing's looking. So, nothing you probably hadn't gathered already for yourself, but, I take the time to make the video, so I take the time to take the pictures. So, that's what's going on there. Couple more shots, because I like to have those couple more shots in there, right? So now you can see them kind of looking down or whatever, and then from that weird other angle where they're just kind of standing upright. So, there's going to be that for you, so you can kind of start seeing these for, whatever you might want to start thinking of them or whatever. So, there's that. Should be anyways. Now moving along past that, repeat that whole thing real quick. So over here, there's the bottom of that one in case you're curious about how this one looks, right? So down there, what you're looking at, second verse same as the first, or third verse same as the first two, whatever, because it's been 3 times around now. That's what's happening. We step up here from the side angle and all that good stuff. Now that's probably not looking too new to you by this point, right? Because again, it's the 3rd round, so there you go. There's that for you, right? It is a pretty nice look on these though. It doesn't look so like in your face, it's kind of subdued. I do like that. Either way, so now 2 more shots, because there's always 2 more shots. So you get the one over here showing you kind of the one shoe from like the side or whatever. And there's going to be that other one kind of shows you like the two shoes from the upper angle or whatever. So not a whole lot new to you because again, they're overall kind of a plain build. But I like to get stuff in there so that people can see these for what they are, right? Hopefully the pictures were like decent or whatever. Sometimes the coloring is a little weird, but I feel like these will be pretty accurate because they're not so weird. Sometimes those bright neon ones throws the camera off a little bit. Either way, so now I've shown you all the stuff, right? Don't really have much to say about them because everything I needed to say was in the previous one. So we're gonna skip on over to some personal thoughts and I'm gonna talk about each one, what I think and all that crap. Cool? Doesn't matter if it is or not, I'm still doing it. This right here, this is Mom's pair and I gotta say it's looking pretty nice, right? In the pictures, it looks, luckily, it looked exactly like this. So this is what I was expecting to get and it's what I got. So I did see another pair that I actually liked more than this one. However, the reason I didn't get that one is because it looked like some trail shoes that I bought her not too long ago and they are somewhere around here because she keeps those here for whatever reason. But this one, taking it for what it is, I'm still not sure about that whole fawn and mineral beige situation. But I think it came together pretty nice, so I think she'll be into them. Actually, I think this is a color that would just appeal to like most people, really. So there is that. It's kind of weird because like it looks very goldish on the back. But either way, as far as models go, the Novablast 3, it's solid. Like as far as walking around in, I'll get more info later on how they feel all day. Maybe my opinion will change over time. But at least for now, first impressions and whatnot, things are looking pretty good, pretty promising. So hopefully that stands up. I'm very sure that it will. But again, I don't want to commit to saying that right now. I just want to kind of allude to the fact that I'll be okay with them. And I think she will too, especially given that, again, just from the visual, this is just like at least to me, it's just a really nice color combination. It's one I don't see a whole lot either. But then again, it might be just that it's a woman's color and some colors just don't make it onto men's shoes a lot. So there is that piece of it. But yeah, very nice in my opinion. You know, what's your opinion? You can share that if you'd like. Now, let's take a moment, look over here at Dad's pair, right? And so also, I should probably say something about sizing too, right? Either way. So these right here, right? This is Dad's pair and same thing, right? I like these a fair amount, I do. I was not sure how I'd like them in person because something seemed just a little different in the picture where I was like, I don't know, this is a questionable one, right? I'm gonna take the leap of faith and hope that it works out. Was it Jamie Thomas that had that? The leap of faith, like skateboarding thing, you know? It's like off some like high balcony or with some stairs or something. Somebody out there probably knows what I'm talking about. Either way, so looking at these here, I wanted to get him a pair that was a decent color with some nice green in it, right? Because he likes green, but also at the same time, something that wouldn't look too dirty because he wears the shoes that I buy him a lot. So I want them to kind of like hold up their like current look as long as they can. And this seemed like the right one color-wise for him. So I think that's gonna work out. But all in all, just like looking at this color here, it looks really nice. Like the little bits of green that they have in the laces is a nice touch. So I do like that piece. Got the little Novablast on the side, just enough to kind of pop out at you as well, you know, kind of tie the thing together. So it's not doing too much. It's not doing too little. It's somewhere right in the middle, you know, Goldilocks would be proud. But yeah, I'm cool with these. Hopefully he'll be cool with these. And like I said before, I think anybody honestly would be cool with a pair of these if you find the right color for you and if you're okay with the look. Because if you're not okay with the look, then, well, there's no color is going to make that okay. Well, that's not completely true. I've seen some ugly shoes and some decent colors look alright, but largely I would just ignore things if I'm not into the model of it, how it's built. But this one, if you're into it, I say look up the Asics ones, find the size or find the color you like and go pick them up, because in person these are looking really nice. I will say that. So good on you, Asics. Good on you. I didn't say anything about the sizing other than saying that I should say something about the sizing. I went true to size on mine, right? Because that's what worked out for me. So I went true to size on theirs. So I'll let you know how that plays out for them later on, I suppose. There'll probably have been some sort of annotation because they'll be wearing these tomorrow and the day after, which will be way before this thing gets edited. So that's cool. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. I think I've covered everything. So, from me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Head on over to the Asics page now that you're done watching my nonsense. See what they have. I mean, even past these models, they have a lot of nice looking shoes, right? Some of them have a more, I don't know, a more subtle look, you know, more casual look. These don't have that. That's, if anything, that's probably the one drawback to them. Kind of like where I alluded to with how people might not like the look. I'm on both sides in some ways. Every now and then I do prefer that more sleek look, you know, but, you know, sometimes stuff like this is fine too, you know. It just kind of depends on you. Either way, that's going to be it for me. I've said enough stuff or whatever. So, do I have other content coming up? I don't know. Probably not. Well, at this point, hopefully not. Later, people.